Local boys. Feeling alright, yeah. Local boys. Local boys.
How's it, everybody? This is Alan from Localboyzinc, and today we're here at the Kihei Canoe Club. Specifically, and for a special reason, we're here with the Special Olympics, and the Kihei Canoe Club and Brother Kimuke is going to take us out on a little rendezvous.
Yeah, my name's Caleb, from Wailuku Aliao Baldwin High School.
Right.
Same with Josh. He's also from Wailuku, though he's married and living in Kihei now.
Oh wow.
I'm an attorney in town, and I'm also running this Maui campaign of Ed Case's Senate Senate berth.
Oh, wow.
So, and Josh, you want to tell them what you do?
Oh, I'm a maintenance cleaner for the residential complex across from the Grand Wailea, Ho'ole.
All right.
And I've been joining Special Olympics since I was 12 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Special Olympics has been a great ride for you?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
It kept me out of the hospital.
Oh, there you have it. There you have it. You know? And my brother's in the Special Olympics as well. You know what I mean? And I think it's a fabulous thing. I went with them on a few trips to Honolulu and do the mega swoops. And that was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But it was very good for me. And so with Caleb, so how long have you been involved with Special Olympics? Ever since he was there? Or
well, yeah, Josh started when he was 12, so I was 4.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I've my entire life I grew up with the athletes. I'm a swimming coach now, and it's a little bit weird because a lot of the athletes remember me when I was in like a baby stroller.
Really?
So that's a little bit weird trying to coach my auntie and uncles, you know. But so yeah, I've been involved in it a long time. I've been a swimming coach. I've been a basketball coach. I've volunteered, I've chaperoned, though usually when I chaperone they put me in charge of him, so I think he's chaperoning me a little bit more than I'm chaperoning him.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You guys born and raised? No.
Yes, we were born. No, actually, no, we were raised here.
Yeah.
Raised there.
We moved when I was 2, so Josh was about 10. Josh was actually born in Panama.
Oh yeah, I was born in
Oh.
Panama, then we moved to Houston, and then California, Fresno, California, and then
Your parents were military or?
They're
no,
doctors.
doctors.
Yeah, they did their residency in Panama. And, yeah.
Wow.
Well, then he ended up doing his internship in cardiology in Houston.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Wow. So tell me a little bit about the Special Olympics. I mean, what do you do at Special Olympics? You guys do every activity, or what's your specific activity?
Actually, I'm coaching swimming right now, and so I mainly do basketball. And I'm gonna try to do softball depending on when the practices fall on. But we don't know when. I have no idea what day she got the permits for, so I don't know.
He only gets Tuesdays off of work, so it's a bit hard for him, and he coaches on Tuesday.
Yeah, I coach on Tuesday.
Me and him coach, and actually a kind of exciting little factoid is Josh was actually the first athlete in the state of Hawaii to become certified to be a Special Olympics coach. So that's pretty exciting for everyone.
And I think because the reason why they did that was because they didn't think it was fair that I blew everybody off by half a mile.
And he's humble.
And so they asked me, "Oh, would you like to coach instead?" I'm saying, "Yeah, shoot. I love to coach."
Absolutely.
Gets a little testy at some time over who's really the big brother in the relationship. Sometimes I gotta be put in my place a little bit.
So is the bigger brother because of age?
Yes.
Okay. I think it should be because of bossiness, in which case that's me.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's cool. So let's talk a little bit about your parents. That they provide free physicals and?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They go to Oahu and they don't charge for physicals, and
So yeah, Special Olympics, they require all athletes to get a yearly physical before they're allowed to compete. And
actually,
sometimes they don't have insurance, and sometimes even if they do, it's just a hassle.
Right.
So we actually, mom and dad organize this thing called MedFest on Maui, in which they just do physicals. They get a couple of their doctor friends to do physicals, and the athletes just come on that day. And then they also, and then they also do one on Oahu, where they fly over to Oahu and they do some of the Oahu athletes.
And sitting here on the beach, someone just happened to drop in, and his name is Brother Brandon. How are you, Brother Brandon? Good. Are you? And so we just went out on a canoe with you, and how was it? Good. And I see that you know all the chants and all of that. So how long have you been doing this, canoeing and paddling canoe?
A couple of years.
Really? So how old are you? You look like you're like 20.
At 25.
Oh, okay, 25. 25. And I see you're holding a little special paddle there.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this right here.
This is what I got for when I was paddling at the Canoe Club.
I see. And this is specific for you? Did you, I mean, did it just give it to you as a trophy or prize, or how did you go about getting that right now?
I bought it on my own.
You bought it on your own. Yep. There you have it. Bought it on his own. People out there struggling. Bought it on his own. And what is this made of, by the way?
This
Do you know?
cloth.
Cloth. All cloth.
Yep.
The whole thing.
Yep.
Wow, that's a nice paddle. Very nice paddle. I was on a canoe with you and was paddling out there, right?
Yeah.
And do you want to say one of those chants for me? A little fast, you know, for the camera, for everybody at home.
Yeah.
Want a specific one? Go ahead.
Yale kalahikaikina. Ikamoana kamahohonu. Ikaleva kalevanu. Ikaikina hayakala. Eale.
All right, Brother Brandon. All right. You know what? You just made my day. Well, there you have it. All of us here hanging at the Canoe Club for the Special Olympics. Go to their website, check it out, become a volunteer today. And I'd like to thank Brandon again. Brother Caleb, thank you so much. And Brother Josh, and my brother Austin. Localboyzinc, that's the way to do it. Local boys, baby. How's everybody? This is Al, and I'm with my brother Austin today at a very special place. It's called the La'akea Community Farm. Talking to Brother Alika here and sharing his part in this whole process.
The land tell you what going to grow, you know, and so over here a lot of people are unaware that it's windy. There's constant wind on Paia every day, and the wind is very, very strong. So you know, I planted basil, we planted tomato, we planted kalo. You know, I had the kalo growing, that thing was leaning the whole time, and I'm going, hey, if this kalo won't lean like this for 9 months, I don't think I'm gonna be able to grow a big corn.
Big corn, yeah.
So the challenges of the environment came in. So the lesson I learned was, you know, okay, you gotta, the land tells you what will survive, what can grow. And so we kind of shifted and we found good success with sweet potatoes, and so we went into sweet potatoes, growing the purple Okinawan potatoes, and then we went to the white sweet potatoes, the Kumara. The Tongans really love it because it grows out to be 4 or 5 pounds, and then we have the what they now call the Molokai potatoes, but I'm pretty sure I saw that variety in my grandmother's yard, which was the red skin and purple meat.
The purple meat.
Yeah, and then now the other is the orange flesh potato, which is what most of the restaurants use for French fries. So kind of like we kind of experimented our way through that, and the wind doesn't affect it. You know, it grows there. At the same time, we're trying to be an organic farm, so there's no use of synthetic chemicals or pesticides of that sense. So there's days that I drive out there and I just jump on a tractor and I go way out and I just look around and kumukahi, you know, I just do my chanting, kumukahi, kumukahi, and basically it's like saying, you know, I'm looking to the source. You know, I praise the source. And as bad as my route has been, I say mahalo for all the blessings that has come along the way.
My job is to raise awareness and funds.
I see.
Because, as you know, we've had the worst economic downturn since the 20s, since there was a depression. Okay, and because of that, there aren't funds readily available. So we have to raise the community's awareness that we're here. Okay, and like Jennifer says, part of her job is to interact with the people that come to our farm stand. And we've doubled, every year we keep doubling the participation of those people who come in and buy the fresh produce from here. You know, and it's lovingly done. I mean, for her, this is her choice. She wants to be here. She loves the air, she loves learning about vegetables and how to farm, and she loves meeting all the people that come. So my job as board president is to raise the awareness of the fact that we are here and to raise funds so that we can make this place a better place.
And do you guys also take private donations as well, or you just?
We do, absolutely. We are a 501c3 organization, and it's tax deductible. So that's my job. This is Andrea Hall Rogers. She is our board secretary and extraordinaire. Whatever it takes, she gets it done. And this is her son, Ian. And he's also a participant.
Well, this is a 12-acre piece of property that was donated by the County of Maui to build affordable housing and intentional community that includes adults with special needs. So the key is we're not building a village that's for them. We're building affordable housing and intentional agricultural community that includes them.
I see.
So in the spirit of inclusion, when we have more homes built here, there's never going to be more than 50% special needs people ever living here. So it's going to be affordable housing, intentional community that includes the adults with special needs. We've just closed on a house across the road, paid in full, and that's going to be our first residence here at the farm. We made that choice because it was just more fiscally responsible to buy a bank-owned property across the road right now than to actually build new on the farm. So we'll be building probably in the next couple of years the farmhouses here as well. We're what's called a licensed Medicaid waiver provider. This is the same license that Easter Seals has and other organizations, and that's the funding source that supports a program like this.
I see.
So the first step is that our participants, they register with the Department of Health through the Medicaid waiver, and then they choose La'akea as their day program.
I see.
And then it's always client driven. It's always, or in our case, participant driven. That they choose us.
I see.
Then,
I see. Their choice, per se. So it doesn't. An age factor isn't.
Over 18.
My brother, okay.
Over 18 adults.
Because my brother's 40. I'm 46, 41. No.
You know, the interesting thing we've always said, even with the residential, we're never going to take anyone in our affordable housing until they've worked in the community 4 to 6 months. And the reason for that is we want your brother to want to be here more than he wants to go to your house.
Right.
We want it to be his active choice that he wants to live here, and you know that it's not like he's being placed in a community or in an institution. He's choosing to be part of this ohana, and this is where he wants to spend his time.
Oh, I see. Perfect. Perfect. So. No, I'm just joking. No, but I think you'd be like, hey, you come every week. Yeah. You know what I mean? A volunteer. You know what I mean? A participant.
And if you are a participant, it doesn't preclude you from going home on the weekends. You know, it's sort of like college. You go to school, you go to your job 5 days a week, and then on the weekends, you go to Brothers and go fishing and do whatever else you plan to do. Yeah, this is not an institution.
Right.
This is
it's a community
choice.
Choice to be.
Yeah, it's ohana. Is that we care about Jen, we care about Ian, we want them to be okay.
Right, absolutely.
You know, and we want them to feel fulfilled and that they have a quality of life that would exceed anything, you know. That every person, regardless of their ability or disability, deserves a life of meaning, respect, friendship, security, safety, purpose. And that every person, regardless of their
ability or disability should have.
Anyway, there you have it. Here at Locale Community Farm, you can go to the website and get the information, send in donations, and do what you need to do to make this happen. From all of us here on the farm, I'm Al, Localboyzinc. Everybody say Local Boys. Local Boys. All right, OC16.
Wrap it up. Yeah, go Local Boys.
How's everybody? This is Brother Al from Localboyzinc, and today I'm here with some of my posse, Brother Steven over there to my left, and Brother Sai, and today we're here up in Locala at the Resource Center, and we're going to talk to some brothers up here in the cold, just to get a little bit of insight on what they do and how their localism help them in their job area. And right here I have Brother Timmy, Brother Jay, Brother Clint, and Brother E over here.
So Timmy, what's your position here at the Haleakala National Parks?
Well, actually, just recently got into a new promoted position. Amazing, they promoted Hawaiian up here. But we are with the feral animal removal program, management program, and basically that's to build the fences and manage the feral animals. But we also have to take care of the park aviation program because we use helicopters quite a bit. And then we also do the wildland fire program. So when I inherited 3 positions, unfortunately these brothers inherited 3 positions.
I'm originally from Oahu. Graduated Mililani 2004 and moved to Maui June of 2008. And then ever since then, I'm pretty much here. You know?
Born and raised up Kula, part of the Kula farming community.
All right.
And so, I mean, being born and raised, it's always been like I always wanted to work up in the mountains, even though my parents rather have me farm, man. But you know, everything is hard work, but there's more passion. You do your work, and you always feel like you're giving back.
I'm Jason Mangonan, born and raised in Oahu. Graduated from Pro City High School in 2000. So. Yeah, I started back in the park maybe not even a year ago, maybe like 6 or 7 months ago, and ever since then I've grown a deeper feeling for the land and resources.
I mean, I came in 20 years old, born and raised Native Hawaiian, farmer too, still farming today. But to be honest, I didn't really get in touch with the Hawaiian side until I went out to Kipa'ulu and hooked up with the Ku'aina Hawaiians out there. The Lin family, E. Harris, guys that worked here a lot longer than I did.
Right.
So being the baby of the crew and also being called an outsider because I was born in Kula, working out in Hana.
Okay.
So it didn't matter I was Hawaiian, it's like, bro, you're still an outsider. So, okay, so I wanted to really, you know, get more out of the park. Just because we're protecting plants and animals because they say it's endangered or federal has a mandate just isn't enough for us as Hawaiians. So we had to get in touch of why we're doing this, why we're building fence, why are we getting rid of the animals. And then really the resources here that are native give us our cultural resource. So what better way to define us as Hawaiians or even locals from Hawaii than to protect the resources that identify us and then get the local boys that would understand that concept, because you sacrifice a lot. You sacrifice family, you sacrifice time, We're in the mountains Monday through Friday. When I first started, it was 14 days in the mountains.
Jeez.
Then it went 8 days. Then we kind of decided that, hey guys, you need a life. Kind of hard to keep the girlfriends and make family out.
Oh, so basically what you're talking about at one time when you first started was basically, this is what it was.
This is what it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now, you know, just to get that dedication, the local boys, once they get a job, they're appreciative. They really focus on, okay, now why are we doing this? And then two, they're not going anywhere. You know, part of my job is being a trainer. I've trained so many people that just come here, get their training, and then move on. And then we gotta start all over.
Locals?
No. This is actually the first local crew that we've hired that's been all local crew.
So is it hard for locals to get hired here? Is because it's a federal job, or?
Well, these guys will tell you the application process isn't easy. Now it's online. You can go to USA Jobs and get all that. But the screen out is unreal. You know, we had 100-something applicants, and only about 15 of them were from Hawaii. The rest are from the mainland. So, you know, it's just really difficult to screen them through. And then again, veterans have status. I don't know if you guys know, but Ellie served in Afghan war as a Marine. So he did get veteran status. So he was definitely a shoe-in. And you know, that's rare, local boy too. So,
absolutely.
So that's kind of the challenges we have. I was asked to be a trainer for the Department of Interior. So currently I train for aviation safety, the aerial capture, eradication, tagging worldwide. Chainsaw, we do all the wildland chainsaw classes, so we train these guys. So just having that here kind of helps to get these guys qualified to do the job we need to do. And then also puts Little Haleakala on the map internationally. So I've gone as far as Saipan and Samoa to train people, and responded to the Gulf Coast, the Louisiana oil spill.
Say I want to get into your line of work.
Well, what we basically do is, you know, we construct all these fences. Right now we have almost 60 miles of fence that encompass the whole Haleakala crater and Kipulu Valley.
And what is the purpose of that?
The fencing? The fencing helps prevent the invasive animals getting in. So like the deer, feral goat, the feral pigs, even wild cattle, you know, from getting into the park, destroying the native plants that we have, even the, you know, and that's kind of the reason why the fence is up, you know, protecting the silver swords, protecting all the other native plants, and kind of what we do for our feral animal stuff. So once a month we're hiking all those fences.
Which is pretty much up here is the Nene, right?
Nene, and then we have the Ua'u, but I don't know if you guys heard the Apapani. There's a native Apapani and Iivi. And there's some Amakihis, and they're funny, they're in the non-native trees here, but we have to go out and survey them as well. And you have to listen to their call signs and then determine how far they are. So each native bird has a distinctive sound. And the way I like to teach these guys in the mountain how it is the native birds sound like they belong. They're part of the stream, the ecosystem, everything. It sounds like they're from here. Where the non-native birds, like the Menjito, the Cardinal, you know, all those, the Wame, they sound like, look at me, you know, I'm here. They don't sound like they belong. It just kind of puts even more emphasis on
Brother Timmy, much mahalos, my brother Jason. And brother Tim. Thank you. And of course, my brother Ian. All right. Hello, local boys, man. Local boys. All right. My whole point was, when I was standing in the line was, I'm 46 years old. You know what I mean? Now they're telling me to renew my license again. So all I did was ask, why? And none of them knew the answer. You know what I mean? Oh, because
they like your money.
Exactly.
You need the money.
Like how the girl told me and said, oh, you know, your ID expired. I said, but I have expired.
Yeah.
I'm still the same person that you see on that ID.
Yeah.
Oh no, but you need a valid ID. For what?
Falls out of $30.
For what? She said, oh, because so that we know that that's you.
Stupid.
So I said, so that the license you're looking at right now, LNK Dumoran.
Start good off.
That maybe not me.
Yeah.
I could be somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I understand that's your opinion, and you know, it is what it is. You know, but the bottom line is, As far as I know,
I'm still me.
As far as I can see,
Yeah.
my name is Alwin K. Dumoran. I've served in the service as well. I've been on Maui and abroad and all over the place. And it baffles me. I am shocked that today, still people asking me if I am me. You know what I mean? I've been living in this world.
No, that's not me. I'm not me.
I can understand if they change some really drastic rules with driving. You know, like they change the whole system around.
Now we drive
and
on the
then
other side.
okay, so now come in.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
We'll go like Europe.
This is the rules. This is the new rule book.
Right.
You know,
and everybody got to do it. Everybody got to do it. All 2 million people that are on all of the islands.
In every state.
Got to do it. Every state.
But to redo it every 8 years or what is it?
Every six.
Every six years now.
Depends how old. I think 75.
And you know what it is?
I think I gotta check mine because
And you know what it is?
Well, you're not 75.
And you know what it is? Now when you're parking, when you're reversing out of that parking stall, you got to put your brake on.
What?
That's one of the new rules. And if
You
the
always have to
person-
do that.
Why? You know why?
No, not
And
not
when you park, you have to put on your parking brake.
You know why?
Exactly. But
Common sense is not so common.
Yeah, because some of this stuff don't make sense.
Yeah, I know.
Ben, who you asking? Yeah, you know what I mean? But you know, everybody get their own opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody get their own strategy and all do all this scenario.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if I was paid $30 again to renew my license, what's my benefit? What I get? You know, it's like getting on hamburger steak now for $10, when 2 years ago was $5. It's the same portions. It's the same thing. What's my benefit for increasing my money for putting that money in? What's my benefit?
$3 grand one day. Imagine every day. It's just government want more money for what?
We're in debt.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's
You know
done about the
that
islands.
most cities around the country, no more registration, no more safety sticker.
You know, in Arizona, their license is valid for 50 years.
Where?
50 years.
Where? Is that Arizona?
Arizona.
And I also heard Arizona can carry gun, no?
Well, you guys will carry gun.
Let's pack. You know what else right now?
Hey, you know what?
Hey,
whatever it is,
Yeah. It is what it is. And we're blessed. And we stay local. We're blessed. All right.
How's it, everybody? This is Al again, and my fifth tip of the day is moving. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people ask me, how do I get started in a program, or what should I do? And basically what I tell them to do is to start moving. Get your body into a moving mode. And, you know, walking, hiking, swimming, what have you. But move. That's what I think everyone should start first. And then from there, you can go in and get a plan, a workout, start getting more physical as you move along. But the tip is to start moving.
Localboyzinc.